Hello everybody, how you doing today? Welcome back to English TV Live. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some video challenges from two members of our private English TV Live community. And the topic is going to be about time travel. Where would you go if you had a time machine? We're going to look at those in a second. But before we do, let me tell you about a new podcast episode that was just released a few days ago by English TV Live. The link is in the description of this video. The topic of the latest podcast is understanding accents. And we have two of our teachers from English TV Live in this podcast. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. So we have Emma, who is from England, specifically the north of England. So you're going to hear her Northern English accent. Then we have Canada. We have Jacob from Canada. So you're going to hear these two accents, and they're going to be kind of comparing the differences in their accents and seeing if they can understand each other. It's going to be great listening practice for you. So in terms of getting used to listening to different accents. So I highly recommend you click on the link in the description of this video to listen to the latest podcast. Of course, we have a series of podcasts. We release new episodes every week. So make sure you go to EnglishTVLive.com, click on the podcast icon, and you can see all of the different ones that we have for you to listen to. So yes, a member challenge from two of our members inside the private community. Their names are Ekaterina and Olga. And actually, both of our members today are from Belarus, which is kind of cool. So we're going to travel to Belarus virtually today. But before we get into the challenges and take a look, let's take a look at the comments and see who is joining us. We have one of our teachers, Emma, who says, Canada, Jacob representing an entire country. Of course he is. Sarah says, I love Emma's accent. Yes, she has a very nice accent. It was really interesting for me, actually, to listen to this podcast because you can hear Emma's natural accent. I guess when we're presenting and stuff, and I guess I do this as well, we slow down a little bit. We try to speak a little bit more neutrally. So it was really interesting for me to hear Emma's Yorkshire accent. I highly recommend you check it out. Lolly, hello. Nice to see you. I love BNK. 48. Okay, is that a group? Am I a bit out of the loop? Is that a K-pop group or something? Nice to see you. Arthur left. I was about to go shopping at the mall, but now it can wait. All right. Well, I don't want to delay you too much, so we'll try and get through this quickly. Nilu, I'm doing my housework. Okay. Maybe you can listen to, why am I dancing? Listen to me in the background, maybe. What's the title of the music? The song that you mean, the intro song that I played, that I think is called Cosmic Frog? Cosmic Frog, I'm pretty sure. It's one of those royalty-free songs, so I don't get into trouble, but I like it. And Arthur left, hello again. Roxana says good music. Everybody's loving the music here. And to everybody else watching, thank you very much for joining. So why don't we get into the member challenges? These are the challenges from last week. We had a lot of our members took part in this challenge, so time travel challenge. My question was to tell us, where would you go if you had a time machine and you could go back into the past? Where would you go? What civilization or what time? How many years back would you go? Which country would you go to? What would you do? It's quite an interesting thing to think about, right? For me, I think I said that I would like to go to ancient Egypt. I think that would be a really interesting place to check out, to see how they were building the pyramids and check out the pharaohs and the civilization they had back there. That would be really cool. But we're going to check out, so what we do every week is we have a video challenge, a member challenge at English TV Live inside the private community, and I choose two of our members to analyze their videos. So we're going to take a look now. The first one's going to be from Olga. The second one's going to be from Ekaterina. So why don't we take a look at the first video from Olga and see where she would go if she had a time machine. Maybe we'll make a few corrections here or there. But the English is really good, so there's not going to be too much for me to correct. But with that said, why don't we get into the first video from Olga?
Hello, my friends. Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well today. My name is Olga, I'm from Belarus, from Minsk. I'm a member of English TV Live private community and I'm happy to take part in that challenge. Speaking about our challenge, where would I go if I had a time machine? I'd like to remind you one song. You probably already know
I'd rather say I'd like to remind you of one song. I'd like to remind you of a song.
it. It's a 21 Pilots song. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sent us to sleep.
I thought she was going to sing. I was getting ready for her to sing. I'm not. Let us know in the comments if you know this song. Was it called 21 Pilots? I don't know the song.
The majority of people like the idea of using the time machine. But what about me? You know, I've been spending a lot of time thinking about that. And would I choose that option, to use the time machine or not? I was bewildered. But, frankly speaking, there is one reason why I would probably use the time machine.
Just one thing, bewildered. The word bewildered sounds a little bit too serious for this situation. So, by the way, if you haven't heard this word before, bewildered means to be totally surprised and shocked and confused about something. But in this case, it's not really that appropriate. I mean, you were confused, you were very perplexed, maybe. Like, I don't know what my answer is going to be for this challenge, but bewildered sounds a little bit too serious for this situation. Maybe if you were fired from your job, touch wood, hopefully not, you could be bewildered, totally surprised and shocked, and you can't believe it. Or maybe you can think of some other examples in the comments. But bewildered sounds a little bit too serious for this situation. I'd rather just say I was very confused about this. I wasn't sure what my answer was going to be.
Now I'm working on one project which is called Family Tree. I'm so curious about that. I collect all the pictures, regards, stories, any facts about my family. And I already know the history of 7 generations of my family.
Let's just take a look at that again. Regarding, I think you meant to say. Let's just go back.
I collect all the pictures, regards, stories, any facts about my
I think you mean regarding. I collect all the pictures regarding stories and artifacts, etc. So Olga collects lots of different things from her family, documenting her family history. She's tracing her family tree, which is amazing, which is very interesting, very, very cool.
family. And I already know the history of 7 generations of my family.
Wow.
And of course, I want to know more. And I would go to the past to know more about my family and who am I. Also, I'd like to share with you with one saying of František Bogušević. František Bogušević is one of the most famous Belarusian poets. And of course, I will say it in my native language, in Belarusian language.
Okay, get ready to repeat, everybody, this Belarusian sentence.
Хто забив своїх продків, себе губляє.
I hope you're repeating after Olga.
In other words, we can say that without knowing our past, we cannot dream about our future. So it's so important to know some facts about your history, about your past time of your family, and so on. But I also think that it is really important to appreciate what we already have in our hands and spice up our lives. Thank you for your attention. See you on Facebook. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you so much to Olga. You did a fantastic job. Really, there's not very much to correct at all. But I hope you enjoyed making this video. If anything, it's a great opportunity to just, put yourself out there. I mean, it takes some courage to make a video, and you did a fantastic job speaking very fluently. I believe you're an English teacher, so obviously, you can speak English very fluently and nicely. Just be careful with one or two things that I mentioned there. But yes, Olga said she would like to go back and see her own family. So she's already traced 7 generations of her family, which is pretty amazing. So you can use that verb to trace your family, trace back your family, to look at your family tree. Let us know in the comments if you've done the same thing. My father actually is very interested in that. He spends a lot of time sort of looking at trying to find photos from grandparents, great-grandparents, etc. And it's pretty amazing to see how people who were related to you lived back in the day. So, Olga, thank you so much for sharing. And we're going to go to the second challenge now, the second and last challenge for today. If you're just joining us now, it's a time travel challenge. So the question was, if you had a time machine, where would you go and why? So let's take a look at the second one, also from Belarus, and this is from Ekaterina. I believe Olga and Ekaterina are actually co-workers, if I'm not mistaken. So let's take a look at Ekaterina's video.
Hi everyone, how are you getting on? I hope you're getting on very well. My name is Kate and I'm from Belarus and I'm the member of English TV Live private community. I take part in video challenge and it's awesome. Thanks for this great opportunity. So let's start. If I had a time machine, I would go back to the time of the Stone Age. I believe it would be really cool to see how people survived back in the time where everything was so wild. Also, I would get to see animals and plants that are currently extinct, like mammoths, direwolves, and dinosaurs. I could learn how to survive without modern-day technology, because many people sometimes take for granted. Moreover, I could tame animals that many people think they are savage and unfriendly. And I have always wanted a pet wolf.
A pet wolf? My goodness. So, Katerina says she would like to go back to the Stone Age. Okay, the Stone Age because she'd like to hang out with the dinosaurs and the mammoths and everybody else back then. Well, rather you than me, Ekaterina.
Moreover, I would think that a real friendship would be tasted through this adventure. And
just one thing, the word moreover is very, very, very formal. Very formal. I mean, in a written letter, it's very nice. In an essay, etc. But if you're just talking casually or in a presentation, moreover just sounds really, really formal. I would just say something simple like also, just to keep it simple. Moreover just sounds a little bit formal to me.
Become stronger. To sum everything up, I should say that traveling to the Stone Age would bring memorable and bright emotions, and it would change my life forever. Thanks for your attention. Bye.
Okay. Great job, Ekaterina. I really don't have much to correct for either of these ladies. They did a fantastic job. So I hope you enjoyed making this video as well. Thank you for sharing your story. So Ekaterina said she would like to go back to the Stone Age. The Stone Age, which is the time with the dinosaurs and is that right? Is that when the dinosaurs were around? The Stone Age? No, that's a different time, isn't it? I'm getting confused. Isn't that on the Flintstones? The dinosaurs and the humans hang out together, but I'm not very good with this sort of information. Anyway, Ekaterina, you did a fantastic job. All I would say is just be careful with using overly formal language when you're speaking. The example of moreover I gave there, things like furthermore, moreover. Some words are just a little bit too formal, and try to use more kind of casual words, phrasal verbs and stuff when you're talking in conversation or in videos like this. But great job, Ekaterina. For Ekaterina and Olga, I really don't have much to correct, but I just thought all of you out there would enjoy watching their videos because they were really awesome and, well, very different. Olga wanted to go back and see her family, trace her family, and Ekaterina wanted to go way back to see the dinosaurs and see if she can survive. But before we finish, why don't we take a look at some comments here? Maria, how you doing, Marella? Nice to see you. Nice, long time no see. Awesome video. Thanks for sharing your thoughts with us. Awesome. Let's see who else is here. Fun Egg. Hi, Emma. How are you? Hopefully Emma's okay, but hello. Fun Egg. Yeah, that was Lolly said pet wolf. So Ekaterina said she would like to have a pet wolf, which would be interesting. Not sure if I would join that, join you on that. Nilu says, how can I watch this channel regularly? Well, we're going to make more videos soon. We're going to try and have more of a schedule, but we'll let you know about that near the time. But thank you for being here. Emma says, all my family are from Yorkshire. I'm so boring. Well, I highly disagree with that. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed these video challenges. If you would like to take part in the challenges, then you can join our private community by going over to EnglishTVLive.com and becoming a member. We have live lessons every day inside our private community, focusing on pronunciation, grammar, idioms, phrasal verbs, listening, vocabulary, lots of things like that. But today was all about Olga and Ekaterina's videos, their member challenge videos, talking about time travel, the time travel challenge, and both of you passed this challenge with flying colors. Let us know in the comments, by the way, where would you go if you had a time machine? We'd love to know. But thank you so much for joining, everybody. That's all I have for you today. Olga and Ekaterina, thank you so much for taking part. I hope you get to see this video. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for joining, everybody. Let's see if there's any more comments before I go. Shilov says, please do more challenges like this. We definitely will. We definitely will, for sure. And but that's about it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with more videos very, very soon. But until next time, cheerio.